Okay, I'm just gonna make a little video on how I plumbed up the Marzocco Linea Mini R because I didn't see any videos on YouTube for the new reimagined version. It's slightly different to the old version, but I just have it pulling from a freshwater tank. And then I have two waste tanks, one for my jug rinser and one for the machine. So this is how I did it. So once you have your machine stripped, this is the feed inlet pipe that feeds the machine from the reservoir. So we just want to first take this off. Okay, so you just want to disconnect the end of your inlet feed and just kind of strip it out like that. And then that'll just allow you to spin that a bit easier. Okay, so now that I have that out, I have a 3/8 inch straight male joiner. So that's gonna go in there. And then this is a 3/8 inch to 1/2 inch flexi tube. So I'm just gonna put some tape on both of those sides and yeah, connect it together. This essentially, this pipe here and this is your plumbing kit from La Marzocco. Just a cheaper way to do it. And this was the washer that came off. You can see there's a washer there. And this washer was here. I'm just gonna leave that on that because why not? Okay, so this is how I have this set up now. So my 3/8 inch male connector has just gone in and my flexi tube is running around the back and down underneath the machine. Because the 1/2 inch fitting on the flexi tube was too big to actually go down to the machine, I ran the 3/8 inch up under the machine around and then connected it. And that was very finicky. And yeah, I was really trying not to kink my pipe here, but it does seem to be working. I've just done a quick plumb-in test just to see there's no more leaks before I continue plumbing up the rest of the system to make sure this flexi pipe is working fine. Yeah, so I have my coffee machine closed up. There's my inlet for my water. And then for my waste tray, I just have a 1/2 inch male with a barb on the end of it. And the barb is slightly too big. I'm not sure what size that is, but it's nice and snug. It doesn't even need anything to clamp that down. And it's as simple as that. There won't be much pressure on it, so it's not gonna leak. I put a bit of tape and there's a little rubber wash on that, so that's perfect. So that's how it currently looks. Okay, so as for the rest of the system, I have my waste pipe coming out underneath and into a container. And then this is my water outlet feed from the machine. There's just a straight on there, 1/2 inch straight. And then it just goes to a 1/2 inch female to a 3/8 inch push fitting. And then from there, it's just push fittings to the pump. And then the pump is just pulling water from this. I have an accumulator tank because I'm also feeding a jug rinser, but that's pretty much it. This is just a pressure regulator to make sure the machine isn't getting too much pressure. They say it needs to be between 2 to 5 bar. So I have this set to 3 bar. That just controls the pump pushing too much water into the machine, into the La Marzocco. And this is just an accumulator tank to just give the pump a bit of breathing room so it's not constantly surging. And this is just a non-return to make sure the accumulator tank just isn't pushing water back into the pump. So that's my setup, and yeah, works well.